The word metaverse was first used in Neal Stephenson's 1992 science fiction novel Snow Crash, where humans interact in a huge virtual multiplayer world. But the idea of a metaverse can be traced all the way back to the 1970s, if not earlier. The metaverse isn't a game, it isn't hardware or an online experience. Those things already exist. The metaverse is the next step in the evolution of the internet, a wide set of protocols, technology, and infrastructure with content layered on top. The internet wasn't built for large collective experiences, but to share files from one computer to another through underlying protocols like HTTP, SMTP, FTP. These are all the foundations for other platforms on the internet, from Google to Facebook. They're all built on top of these protocols. Even the large experiences in Fortnite and Roblox that are amassing millions of users require sharding to handle the load. The metaverse will need a broader and more complex protocol solution since it requires persistent connection that updates in real time. It's an entirely new computing platform and content medium enabling us to produce and capture trillions of dollars in economic value. A gateway to new digital experiences for both entertainment and labor. The metaverse isn't a destination, but a series of destinations stitched together in an always connected and shared space. The metaverse won't just pop up in a day. It will be a staggered evolution. The metaverse will need to be a natural place of congregation, like a town square or a bar, where over time more content and experiences will be layered on top. This allows for a flywheel to start spinning and for network effects to set in, pulling more users and content into the metaverse. Fortnite is a perfect example of how congregation affects digital worlds. It started out as a game, but grew into a social medium where players would log on, not just to play, but to socialize. This pulled in even more players, and eventually creators like Travis Scott and J.J. Abrams, which fueled the flywheel. This evolution has made it a type of proto-metaverse, an early example of how the actual metaverse might develop and look like. Companies like Unity, Roblox, and Epic Games are all working toward a metaverse. So the question that remains is, will the metaverse be closed and owned by one company like the Oasis in Ready Player One? Or will it be a completely open and interoperable platform? Epic Games founder and CEO Tim Sweeney said, "The metaverse is going to be far more pervasive and powerful than anything else. If one central company gains control of this, they will become more powerful than any government and be a god on earth." This is why Sweeney advocates an open metaverse, platforms and protocols that are connected and interoperable. This will spawn a digital space without corporate control and most of all, personal ownership with portability of digital assets and personal data. In 2018, over $1 billion of Fortnite's $2.4 billion revenue came from skins and emotes. But Fortnite is not the only game capitalizing on increased demand for digital items. In May 2021, Gucci released a virtual clothing line in Roblox. One of the bags, the Gucci Dionysus bag with B, originally retailed for 475 Robux, about $5.5. However, it was only sold for 1 hour, and many players missed out on buying it. Now the bag is a hot commodity on Roblox's second-hand market, averaging over $1,600 and being sold for up to $4,115 a bag. But why would anyone pay this for an online item? The Proteus effect is a phenomenon where our behaviors within virtual worlds is influenced by the characteristics of our avatars. We behave in the way we see ourselves. People with more attractive avatars are more intimate and open, and people with taller avatars are more confident and assertive. But what's even more interesting is that our online identities translate to offline interactions. If you have an avatar with confident and assertive traits, you tend to mimic those traits later offline. Many kids, teenagers, and young adults now want digital items over physical items, and it's not hard to imagine a future where an increasing number of people prefer a digital reality where the restraints of the physical world have been removed. However, these skins are currently locked onto one platform. If you buy a Fortnite skin, it won't transfer into Roblox or League of Legends. While this is the norm online, it's similar to only being able to wear a Nike shirt at a Nike store or at a Nike event. A watershed moment will come when skins and events will be enabled across multiple platforms, games, and experiences. This will not only open up value for users, but also for companies. The metaverse will not only enable new experiences, but new economies to form. We're already seeing the first step of this. Artists selling their digital artworks as NFTs, Roblox paying out an estimated $250 million to creators, Patreon paying out $2 billion to its creators, and gamers making money off play-to-earn games like Axie Infinity. While many see the metaverse as a dystopian future where people are seeking escape from their realities, It's actually the opposite. Without the limitations of the physical world, the metaverse will have endless possibilities, enabling new ways to earn a middle-class income in ever-growing and profitable niches.